Fellas, we got to start off by talking about the Thursday night football game.
Who played?
It was the Detroit Lions
And
the Dallas Cowboys. Detroit Lions got the victory 44-30. A dominant showing for the Detroit Lions. Just destroyed the Dallas Cowboys defense today.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Playoffs.
You thought it was finished? Ain't no playoffs. Where my money at?
There's not an E by our
Pay
name
up,
yet.
Bear.
Not an E by our name yet. Whenever we get that E.
Oh,
There was a $1,000 wager.
There was a $1,000
If the Cowboys
wager.
don't make the playoffs,
Yeah.
Care Bear got to shell out $1,000 to 2-5, 2 live in the building.
I'm going to have to do that at some point. Yeah.
I got some important information for y'all. There's no better place to win cash while watching sports than PrizePicks. Football season is here and basketball season is here, so there's absolutely no better time to join. It's super easy to use. To create a lineup, all you got to do, select a few player stats, pick more or less. That's literally it. PrizePicks is available in more than 40 states, including California, Texas, my home state, and Georgia. But my favorite thing, PrizePicks is going to give you $50 in lineups when you make your first $5 lineup. What's that mean? Win or lose, you get $50 in lineups for free. Just download the app and use promo code Speakeasy today. $5 gets you $50 in lineups. PrizePicks. It's good to be right.
When that E is next to our name, then until then I'll keep holding on to believe.
Shay, you know what's crazy? You missed yesterday. Well, you know, you're not scheduled to be here, but we had a super chatter say he got $500 on Care Bear's bet. So if the Cowboys don't make the playoffs, he's spotting Care Bear to $500 to help him pay for the bet.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
He got real love in the chat, Shady.
That's real
you gotta
unity.
respect that.
Forget a city of brotherly love. That's real unity right there.
That's facts.
Yeah, losers do loser stuff. I get it. Wait, who bet though? It was somebody in the chat?
Yeah.
No, so you and Care Bear bet 1,000.
Yeah. I don't need no help.
And then one of the super chatters said, if the Cowboys don't make the playoffs, he's covering 500 of the 1,000 for
we'll
Care
take
Bear.
that.
Taylor, what you saying?
Stop talking about this stuff you're betting.
I don't like you saying that.
So
Thank you.
moving forward, the Cowboys fell short in this game. I wanted to start this off by talking about some of the weird plays that ended up happening. You know, the Cowboys had an opportunity to go take the lead late in the game on the 3rd and 3, and then there was a questionable call, offensive pass interference that ended up stunning our momentum. We would have got the stop and won the game. But did the refs cost the Cowboys in this game, Emmanuel?
It was not a fairly called game. I know that. Like, I'm objective. It was not a fairly called game. There was it was just a terribly called game, number one. I think the PI on Ferguson, terrible call. The offsides that the refs didn't call, terrible call. The refs were just atrocious the entirety of the game. I can't say the refs cost the Cowboys the game, but it by no means was a fairly called game. By no means.
So what about when it was offsides on the Cowboys?
Terrible all around.
And they ain't call that.
Terrible all around.
They had to blew them boys out, man. This is why, I don't hate the Cowboys. I really don't.
Okay.
But it's stuff like this that pisses me off. Every team in the world, if they lose the game, they lose the game. Now we talking about the refs. There's only been one team we ever talked about the refs, and that is the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we talking about the Cowboys. Let it be, man. You know what it is? This is the truth. Where my onesie?
Where am I with you?
The truth is, the Cowboys are a 6-6 team. They're not that good. But we want to talk about them. I heard Acho, and I heard this. I'm gonna call you Care Bear for right now.
Okay. I was about to say, he forgot my name today. I already dealt with enough.
There's so many different bears. I'm trying to call you all these different bears.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Scary
Got
Bear,
you.
Cry Bear, anything.
They call me Bora Bora Bear right now.
Okay, Bora Bora, Jelly Bear, anything. But Acho said, Shady McCoy, this is the best team in football ever since the trade. We're not gonna talk about that, Acho? We did say that.
We got to talk about it.
They're nowhere near that. They're not.
Here's what they are.
They're 6-6. But go ahead.
They are a much improved football team that still has deficiencies. And those deficiencies were not glaring until we saw a team with a legitimate passing game. Because they did stop Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs, prior to that last play, I think he had 10 carries, 29 yards. He had 2.9 yards per carry up until he had that last run. They did stop David Montgomery. I believe they held the Detroit Lions to under 100 yards through every possession until maybe the final one.
Okay.
But there are still glaring deficiencies in the pass game. I'm going to give you that.
What does that mean? Because what does that mean?
It means that the Cowboys are much improved, but it's too little too late for Dallas.
Okay.
It's still a little too late.
When they need to run the ball, they ran the ball. So in football, right, I'm a running back. I run the ball. There's certain times where we can't run the ball. Defense is playing so good on defense. The defense line is balling out. But that doesn't mean you're having a bad running game. A bad running game is when you can't run the ball at all. A solid running game is, you know what, they've been stopping us all day, but when we need to run the ball, when we need a third down, when we need to score and we can run it, we did that. David Montgomery, he needed runs, he got them when he needed them.
Yeah.
Right? Jahmyr Gibbs, he needed a time to run the ball, and he got it.
Yeah, that's true. I'll agree with that, actually.
They couldn't cover nobody today.
I disagree with your point, though, Acho. They didn't punt from the first drive of the second half. After that, they were capable of doing whatever they wanted
But
to.
here's
they were
what I'm
averaging
saying
like 8 yards
that's
a
some
play.
good
What I'm
smoke.
saying is that's phenomenal. The Cowboys are an improved team. It's just too little, too late. That's what it comes down to. It's too little, too late. The secondary issues that the Cowboys has had the entirety of the season, they showed themselves more than ever today. Showed themselves more than ever. Amon-Ra St. Brown was questionable to even play today, and he got that busy. And he got that busy early. You gave an injured player confidence on the first snap, on the first series of the game.
Yeah.
Can't let it happen. Also, I'm sitting here watching Deron Bland. Why are you still playing at the slot? You're too high paid to be a nickelback. I need you to be on the outside. I need you to be a every down, lockdown player. And then why is he spiking it like a beach ball? That outbreaking route, I need that to be a pick. Like the Cowboys' highest paid players, at least defensively, I still too little, too late.
Can we talk about this for a second? Why we can't just say that the Lions players at their best was better than the Cowboys players at their best?
On their offense, yeah.
I mean, let's talk about it though. What offense looked better tonight?
Yeah, George Pickens did not have a good day.
What offense looked better tonight?
Lions.
Lions, yeah.
Yeah.
What we talking about? The Cowboys ain't known for no defense.
But also,
they know for their offense.
But keep in mind,
We have
CeeDee
a
Lamb
bad
got
night
hurt.
offensively, though.
CeeDee Lamb is what, the last quarter and a half of the game?
Yeah.
All right.
That matters.
CeeDee
CeeDee
Lamb got
I think
knocked
CeeDee
out.
Lamb had
And he had
a buck
121 at the time that he missed an entire quarter and a half of the game.
At that point, they still was losing.
Yeah. At
Still
the end of the
losing.
day,
We were losing early on. Our
if you
defense is
give
not
up
where it needs to be.
44 points, you're not winning an NFL football game.
But you see how y'all flip flop?
What's that?
Because y'all just told us how great the defense was. And they made these trades, right? They traded and made these trades, and they're like, "Oh my God, this defense is so good," right? You told me that, man, they got the best defensive line in football.
And they showed that today, Shady.
Where?
Jahmyr Gibbs had 43 yards. He just had 215 against
Yeah.
like the Packers.
So in football, right? In football, we only care about the run. That's all we care about.
No, what I'm saying is that
I didn't see no pressure on Jared Goff tonight.
Early on in the game, we
Where?
Yeah.
They put up 44 points.
Panay Sewell got beat on the first pass play of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Bro, it's 70 freaking plays in the game, and you talking about one play.
You said I ain't see no pressure. I just told you
okay,
pressure.
cool. 70 plays, you see one.
I mean, yeah, Kenny Clark
Where
got
else,
pressure
though?
later on in the game.
Where-
Quentin Williams had a couple of pressures as well.
I mean,
I'm not here to say that
the
we
defense wasn't good.
the defense wasn't good.
It wasn't
Our
good
defense
enough.
isn't playoff
But
caliber.
this is my thing. You saying that now, but
Yeah.
I'm pointing. Can you see me point? You and him told me that this defense since the trade was the best football team in football, football team playing.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that. And now y'all sit here agreeing with me. Don't agree with me. Argue that point. I need you to argue that point.
I think our defensive line actually did make a big difference. I don't think we win the past couple of, I don't even think we beat the Eagles or the Chiefs without our defensive line being what they are right now. But I will say this. Our secondary, not where it needs to be. It's not. It's just not. We got exploited in space time and time again. Their two best wide receivers had an amazing game. I mean, we lost. We lost the game, and the defense did not look good. So
Here's my question, though, bro.
What's your question,
Is
man?
the season officially over for the Dallas Cowboys?
What? Let me hit this for Jerry.
For Jerry is crazy. For Jerry.
Through this segment, I'm taking these puffs for all my Cowboys. That was for Jerry. Later on, I got one for Dak. I ain't answering that question.
Season over?
Duh. Does a giraffe shit in the woods?
Has to.
Season's over, man. The season, it's over. Hey, I think we had to run the table. If we had other teams maybe losing games, like mathematically, it's not done.
Mathematically, now
But-
this is a math problem.
Yeah, no. We need far too much to happen. We just lost too many games early on in the season, and look, that's okay. We got 3 first-rounders, 2 first-rounders coming up in this next
You talking about the draft next year?
I've already talked.
I like this, and that's what I like.
You talking
Can
about
I
next year?
not have any form of optimism for my team? We just lost.
That's
They
right.
gave them 44
That's right.
on national television.
That's right. That's right. I like the song.
It's 4 more
Can I-
weeks, and you talking about next year
Because we don't have anything else to play for.
already.
It's over, Acho. It's over.
What's Dak's first
It's
name?
over.
What's his first name?
Rain.
That's Rain what?
Rain Dakota.
It's for Rain Dakota right here. Nice puff for him.
We wasted one of Dak's greatest years, man. If not his best year.
Here's my thing is,
even though mathematically the Cowboys aren't eliminated, the reason it's over is because they're not as good as we thought. Like, I thought these deficiencies in the defensive backfield could be covered up by the pass rush. I thought they could be covered up by Quinnen Williams. I thought they could be covered up by Kenny Clark. The fact of the matter is, Cowboys just aren't as good as we thought.
Hey, you know what's so funny, Acho? As the Cowboys was doing what they do for the last 30 years, lose, I was texting all my Eagles. I ain't gonna say their names, but, you know, most of the superstars. And I said, yeah, man, the Cowboys losing. You know what they told me? Shady, we worry about playoff teams. We ain't worried about that. We got a playoff team we got to play Monday night. They not even worried about them dudes. But the fans, the media,
They should have been worried.
social media, they worried about all that. Care Bear, Scary Bear, Social Bear, he worried about that. Nobody worried about the Cowboys. Can we move on to another block? Because the truth is, we sit here praising the team that is 6-6. Oh, and they got a tie. They're not a playoff team. So you know what they should do? Let's worry about next year.
That's what we on to.
What were you talking about, the draft picks?
We got 2 first-rounders
There you
next
go.
year.
Nice,
It's gonna be
nice.
we're going to use those on defense. And we're going to come back next season with a great offense, and we're going to beat that ass.
But I can't
wait.
I do want to have I like that. Very optimistic. I want to talk about this, though.
Please.
Coach Shoddy, though, is a good coach.
Yeah, phenomenal
Everybody
coach.
jokes
Thank you.
about this and that and the third.
Phenomenal coach.
Yo, and I was being, I don't know, sarcastic before. Oh, hire him. He's a really good coach.
Yeah.
He puts the offense in great positions to win. To utilize 2 wide receivers, I'm an Eagle, obviously, and we can't utilize our receivers like they do, right? You got 2 all-pro type wide receivers and a really good quarterback, and you can see it. And with a good running game, he's a really good coach. And I got to give him a shout-out.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's like we always talk about the Cowboys for what? They are 6-6, dog. They have no future. It's over.
No, few.
I mean, where at? Every year
We had a chance.
Jerry Jones gets so much criticism, and the truth is, all he does is draft and get great players.
Time out.
That's all he does, though,
Time
bro.
out. Time
If
out.
you look, out of the last 8 years, maybe 2 years wasn't really good, talented rosters. Other than that, Acho and Team Friendly Bear, they have always had great talent, man. Always have great talent.
Right.
Wide receivers, linemen, running backs, secondary, pass rushers. They always have, and it's always not enough.
To Shady's point, bruh, we
right.
didn't give Jerry enough credit this year,
you.
and the players enough blame.
Ooh,
We
finally.
did. We did.
Time
Let
out.
me cook. Let me cook
What
real
are
quick.
you
I ain't cooked
talking
yet.
about, man?
Utensils still in the dishwasher.
Still in it,
I ain't
yeah.
cooked yet. Stove not even on.
Nope.
I ain't cooked yet.
Preheat it.
Preheat the joint. Let me cook. Jerry Jones did get Trayvon Diggs the money he wanted early. Where the hell Trayvon Diggs been? He got Deron Bland the money he wanted early. Where the hell Deron Bland been? He got Quinnen Williams this year, albeit a little later than we desired. He got Kenny Clark this year. George Pickens this year. Javonte Williams this year. Offensive line, Tyler Smith, Tyler Guyton, Tyler Booker, Cooper Beebe. All third-round picks or better. I just named 3 first and I believe a third.
Special teams.
Special teams players. Even Cavante Turpin and Brandon Aubrey. Like, let's be real.
Come on,
Jerry Jones loaded up this roster, and if we're being honest, the players underdelivered. Deron Bland, you underdelivered when you were there. Trayvon Diggs, you have the most mysterious concussion in the history of concussions. You got a concussion inside your house. We don't know how. Apparently you tripped and fell. We don't know no details. The players have underperformed in Dallas. Jerry Jones lived up to his part. Schottenheimer lived up to his part. The players underperformed. Kenneth Murray, my dog, hurts my soul that he ain't live up to his part of linebacker.
I don't know.
The players underperformed in Dallas. Somebody needs to call out those players. That's on the players. This year ain't on Jerry Jones. This year ain't on Brian Schottenheimer. This year is on those players that wear the star in their helmet, because when they stepped onto the field, they weren't good enough.
I can hear that.
That's a
but
great take,
also,
bro.
Jerry Jones is the one that drafted Amazi Smith with a first-round pick.
And he
Who
moved
was
him.
Yes.
And he
but who
moved
was a
him.
no-show. You were capable of
He
moving him.
moved
Why?
him.
Because you traded away the
Well, he
best player on
moved
your
him.
defense.
But that's football,
Howie
bro.
Roseman draft Jalen Rager. Next.
Yeah, that's football.
What?
He moved him. Next.
Football.
Okay. You acquire Kenneth Murray, who's been what this year for us?
Not good. He hasn't been good enough. Not good enough.
You,
My
you
dog,
like,
not good
look,
enough.
look at the divisions that we've had. The reason why we're not a playoff team is because of what our defense looked like at the beginning of the season, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Why didn't you move Micah Parsons for something that was going to actually impact your defense earlier on? I love Kenny Clark. I think Kenny Clark's going to be awesome. I think the picks that we're going to have are going to be awesome. This was a move that was made for next year. The reason why we're not a playoff team this year is because of Jerry Jones and what he
That is
did at the
crazy.
beginning of the
Hell
year.
no.
That's crazy,
Bro.
bro.
Hell no.
So, wait,
No, bring me on my camera.
No.
Hell no.
The reason the Cowboys are not in the playoffs this year, if anything, is because of Matt Eberflus and because of Trayvon Diggs and because of Deron Bland.
Who approves those hires? Who
Trayvon
approves
Diggs,
those contracts?
Trayvon Diggs and Deron Bland, it's on them. When Trayvon Diggs led the league in interceptions 10, you got to pay him. When Deron Bland set an NFL record with pick sixes, you got to pay him.
Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs, it's not our fault that Trayvon Diggs no-showed this year. Bro, what do the Cowboys need to draft next year's draft?
DB.
Say it louder, bro.
We need DB.
You need a DB.
Yeah, we need
How
a DB.
you need a DB when you got a $100 million 27-year-old or 28-year-old DB?
Because you let Al Harris walk.
But like,
And now, hold on. Do the Chicago Bears DBs look like they need to be
look great.
paid?
They
What do you
look
think
great.
that would look like without Al
But
Harris?
here's my problem. If you've made $100 million, Trayvon Diggs, Deron Bland making 80 or 90, you need to be better. I need my coach. Where's Al at? Where's Big Al? Where's Big Al Harris? You make $100 million. Duran, you got all that swag. Bland, Diggs got all that swag and no game. All that swag, all that drip in practice. All the drippiest in practice.
Facts.
And no game? Where
He's
are you?
He's not the same after tearing his ACL. You can't prepare for that. Like,
Right, but hold on.
you can't prepare for that.
But everybody said pay after he had that big year, pay him, right?
Of course.
Bland,
Yeah.
another one, pay him.
Of course.
So I real quick, because I'm having pushback on the Jerry Jones talent. So if we look at the last 3 years they've been in the playoffs, right? Would you say them teams was loaded with talent?
Yeah.
All right. And the players didn't deliver that, correct?
Yes.
So when Acho's saying, yo, players need more blame, why not give it to them? Even this year, you make these trades, right?
Yep.
And y'all loved it. Two games ago, you was loving it. 2 games ago, you was had pom-poms on.
Yeah, he
Pom-pom
did.
bear.
He did.
You had that.
Yeah,
'Cause I think
you
the
got
future
that
was
C.
bright.
You got that C. Give me an O.
Yeah.
You got that O. You got that O.
What'd you spell it?
Give me a W.
Oh,
yeah,
that was,
you got
anyway,
You had those rosters, and who did you hire to coach them?
So you had that going on,
Yeah.
right?
What are y'all
Cool.
talking
Defense
about,
playing
man?
better, and everybody was talking good about them.
Yeah.
And now the Eagles, you had them at 21-0 in the first half. Second half, you shut them out.
Yeah.
Everybody was loving that. Now we get to a point where it don't hold up, and now let's blame defense, let's blame the coach. No,
Yeah.
let's keep it real.
Yeah.
What is keeping it real?
Y'all are not a good team.
Okay.
That's all that is.
Okay.
It ain't Jerry Jones because he did his part.
Check.
He keeps players in there.
Check.
I'm serious. Like, you got the highest paid quarterback, and then you getting 2 number 1 receivers. They ball out. Good, solid running game, solid offensive line. They ball out.
Yeah.
On the defensive part of the ball, you make some trades, you make some moves. The problem is the players are not delivering, and we need to blame them because the head coach is balling.
Hey, speaking of delivering, Trey, can you deliver us some super chats, bro? I heard they going crazy. I know you over there working.
Oh wait, let me get my pack first. before you go-
Also, Darius Slay interview will follow the super chats that are being read. I hear y'all in the chat. We make this show for y'all. Exclusive Darius Slay interview. I asked him, is he retiring? I asked him if the Eagles would have signed him, would he have gone to the Eagles? I asked him if the Lions would have signed him, would he have gone to the Lions? Exclusively hearing from Darius Slay. You will find it on no other show than what you're about to find in about 5 minutes. Shady the Smoke.
It's Cowboy smoke. It's Cowboy smoke.
That's fair. Super chat.
Just celebrate
Listen, the
Cowboys.
super chats have been going bonkers. Our first one, Leroy Young, sent a $50 super chat, said, the Cowboys won't win a Super Bowl for another 30 years.
I agree.
Agree or disagree?
I agree. Hey, real quick, whoever's in the chat, if y'all have time today, you're watching the show.
They got time.
Hey, get a Cowboy pack, little
Yeah.
Cowboy cigar, and celebrate.
Celebrate
the long lasting 30 years.
Celebrate. Yeah, you're right.
We can continue.
Okay.
And I agree.
yeah,
I agree.
okay.
Another 30 years.
Care you agree?
I'll be 60 or
So
something.
keep
like
it
that.
going, man.
8 years
Is the
later.
play lasting another? Okay. The Prime said, how does Dak flip the way he plays more than any other quarterback when it comes to playing a home game versus an away game? You don't see it like this from any other quarterback.
Was Dak the reason we lost tonight?
No.
No,
44
thank you.
points.
Yeah, come on now.
Okay.
You just blame the quarterback for no reason.
Unflattered
blame
Drew
Dak.
said,
I
I'd
know.
rather have the quarterback that throws for 180 to 200 and win a Super Bowl than have the highest paid quarterback and throw for 300 and can't even make the playoffs. 3 field goals in the first half. Don't cut it against playoff teams.
I agree.
Dang.
And he's right. Three field
That's
goals.
what he's saying. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
And you know what's funny? We're not even talking about the playoffs.
Yeesh.
See, when we talk about Dak Prescott, we can talk all about how he's like Joe Montana and Tom Brady put together in the regular
Regular
season.
season, check.
But when we get to the playoffs, you know
is
who
he?
he's like?
Who is he? Talk to me.
Let me see that Justin Fields clap.
Oh my god.
Let me see that Trevor Lawrence clap.
Oh
Huh?
my god.
Mr. Pick Six, huh? If you don't believe me, ask the Packers. Huh?
Well, listen, that leads to my next super chat. Our resident comedian, Tall Up 340, said, "Damn, baby, throw that Deron Bland back. I can handle it."
Come on, man.
Oh my gosh, Kerber, I'm sorry, bro.
Call up, you a
They
fool,
cooking today.
bro.
Man, Tall Up is crazy. Chuck It Up said, "Come on, 2-5, give him that shady swag. Let them Cowboys know they were never in the fight. Game over. Catch it next year." Josh Steiner said, "Pay up, Bear. Where's the money for Shady?" That was a season like ending bet. Like if the Cowboys season's over, wasn't a one-time bet. Deontay
it's
Brooks
over.
said, "Care Bear really thought Dak was Aaron Rodgers when Aaron said we can run the table." Now enough of this Cowboys stuff. Go Pack, go.
We hear you.
Listen to this. This has to be one of the most satisfying starts to the show I have seen so far. 2-5, keep doing your thing, bro. Care Bear, hashtag Singing Bear. I want to say I feel your pain, but I don't. Fly Eagles fly. Can we get a Fly Eagles fly?
We gotta get one.
Fly Eagles fly.
Hey, it's lit.
EAGLES Eagles. Woo!
Did the Eagles play tonight?
I felt like it.
Crazy, bro. Y'all could have done this 2 weeks ago.